Hi guys, welcome to Jim's Shed. It's about 2 weeks since our last video. This is the 15th of October, and the last video I did was of this Nissan Qashqai, and it had a problem with this little pipe here, if you can remember, and I freed it up, or at least I thought I freed it up, but the problem reoccurred. And this video will go through the history as to what happened, what I did, and how I went about fixing a problem that could have been a potential disaster, but turned out to be worked out okay in the end. Put everything back together last time out and drove off, and the car was fine for about a day and a half, and bing, light came back on again. And on closer inspection of the article, what I thought I had cleaned this pipe using this down here, right, all the way down. What I thought I had cleaned out the pipe, in fact I hadn't. I cleaned it out as far as there, and that's where it was blocked. So I said to myself, right, how are we going to fix this? Tried it again, no, wouldn't work. So I said, right, it's a common fault, so I ordered a new pipe, 30 quid. That's all it cost. So I carried on with ordering the item, got the item in, and drove the car into the shed here and proceeded to unscrew the old one, when all of a sudden we'll say that is what you're supposed to end up with, where in fact I'll just show you exactly what happened if I can find. Yep, the nut sheared off. I don't know if you can see that, you can make it out, but she sheared off right there, which left me with a piece of pipe about that length, about a half an inch longer than that, sticking out of the manifold, right? And well, actually that's not true. When it sheared off, I said, right, how am I going to get this off? So I said, I've no option but to cut it off. So I got a hacksaw blade and I cut it about half an inch longer, about an inch and a half, right? And this is what I was left with. This, you can see where I cut it there, right? And I said, right, there's two ways out of this, right? Take off the manifold, take off the turbo, drill it out, retap it, helicoil it, and install the new one, or come up with some sort of a solution as to how I'm going to resolve this issue. So I came up with a plan, right? I said, right, what if I get the new one and cut it in around the same area, right? I'll join the two of them together. That might work. So I said, right, I'll try that. So I got the new one, not this one, the one that's in the car, right? I said, right, I cut it, and basically that's what I did. That's the way it comes, and I just cut it off. I got a 6mm socket like this. This is an 8mm, but a 6mm, which is a snug fit into this. Fairly snug now. And I cut it so that I'd be able to shove it in like so, and then shove this into the other half of the broken pipe like so. So that was the plan. So I proceeded to do that, and it worked, right? Hooked everything up, started the car, and hey presto, right? I'll just go to illustrate you guys now. Now I'm going to show you guys. I don't know if you can see that. To get a better piece of paper, so hey presto, it worked. However, when I went for a test drive, those exhaust fumes getting into the cabin. So I said, right, it's not fixed, it's fixed, but it's not fixed. You know, how am I going to resolve this? So I got myself a tub of this. It's exhaust paste. Like putty. And what I did was I applied a shitload of it around the pipe here, right? And then I got my half socket that I had cut in half, and I worked it in, squidged it all around, got my blowtorch, and you know, just heated it up a bit so that it, you know, harden up. So I said, right, I'll do the same now on my existing piece that I had sticking out of the manifold. I done the same there. I put a shitload of it around the pipe. I didn't want to cut it in here because when you shove it back in, it's going to block it up again. So I proceeded to put a shitload of stuff around there, and then I got my whole unit and I worked it in as best I could, right? It's fairly tight fit in there. And hey presto, it's almost 2 weeks later and it's perfect, it's fine. I'm going to try and show you in the camera just exactly the finished article, right? So I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but we'll give it a go, you know. We'll give it a go, but I'm hoping you can see what's going on down there. Yeah, I'll just try and stick the camera in there. I hope you can see that. But the finished product is it's solid. You know. Now, I know Nissan, you know, these are an issue. In hindsight, I suppose if you heat it up first before you attempt to unscrew this, it probably wouldn't break off, you know. So I didn't. It was the car was stone cold when I, you know, and hence it just sheared off. So it was either that or, you know, turn it into a major headache of a job. Taking off the exhaust manifold, and this is, you know, it's probably, knowing me, probably take me a half day, you know. So that's how I went about fixing the issue. What I would advise if you have one of these Qashqais is check it every 6 months. Take off the valve, right? That's where the valve fits, like that, right? Take it off and run it. Make sure you have good clear pressure coming out of, exhaust pressure coming out of this, and give it a good shot at the throttle. Make sure that it's the reason why it's blocking up. This is only designed to measure the pressure that's in the exhaust, you know. But if you take it out and leave it like that, it'll make sure that it's not blocked up, you know. And that's what's wrong with these. It's because this is closed, the pipe is so small, they block up in around here. And there's other YouTubers out there will tell you that this will fix the problem, and 9 times out of 10 it won't, you know. If these are blocked, you have to replace them. So I suppose the lesson is, take it off every 6 months. Take it off and rev the car, run it for a few minutes, and make sure you have got nice exhaust pressure coming out of that, so any soot that is in there is just going to blow it out, you know. So that's the story with this. I was lucky, you know, lucky that this stuff came to the rescue, and I'm now minus a 6mm socket, right? Good luck, you know. For harm, we live with that, you know. But I suppose it'll do no harm to check these things now and again. All I have to do now is reset, get my I only just took it off to show you folks, you know. I have to get my little device and because I had the engine running there with this disconnected, just clear the fault, but it's working perfect. It's you know, it's holding out and it's fine. So that's it. That's basically, you know, I just said I'd touch base with you guys and just fill you in exactly what happened, you know, and thankfully it worked, and I don't see why it'll, you know, it's holding up grand, it's fine. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, and until the next video, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Tooraloo, goodbye.